I think Eternals is the most epic movie that Marvel has done. And I really, really mean that.
In a world where we have seen the movie called Avengers Endgame, witnessing the Avengers Assemble moment, how does this statement even make sense? What can be more epic than all the heroes united fighting evil? What is so great about Eternals? That is my question. The new featurette introduces us to all the Eternals one by one. Before we dive into that, let's talk about these immortal beings. These are not gods, at least not in the conventional sense. We have met gods. Thor is a god. Odin is a god. The definition of their divinity is something else. I've talked about that in another video, what it means to be a god. The Eternals aren't that. They have lived longer. They are much older than the known gods. They are supposed to have lived among us and yet stayed unknown. What could possibly be the motivation for that? The answer might lie in understanding them. The perspective with which they look at our world must be totally different. This movie probably gives us the opportunity to understand that. The global wars that were fought between good and evil might seem petty to them. Here, I must mention that the tags of good and bad are given by us and vary from person to person. Hence, from the perspective of these Eternals, they might not even see the fighting sides as good or bad. None of our actions might make sense to them when viewed objectively. That is why, even though these crazy powerful beings can interfere and end these wars in an instant, they shouldn't. They don't. We all are living our purpose and they have to live theirs. In WandaVision, we learned that reality can be whatever we think it is. In Loki, we were shown that the most powerful objects could be useless. In What If, we saw that our lives are just collection of stories, probably inconsequential to the greater narrative. The Eternals are probably going to make us aware of yet another truth, perhaps the most important one. The perspective that will change the way we look at our world. So far, we just know about the unique powers these individuals possess, but it's not their powers that define their actions. Rather, I want to believe that they developed these specific abilities based on their core nature. Everybody is unique and special. They reflect the world, the people living in this world. I'll talk more about them individually in future videos. Till then, thank you.